have two nusachim there. Read it in Book of Esther nusach, but then you have a couple of verses like this last one, where you read it in the nusach of Eicha, Lamentations, because it's revealing sad news. So that's really interesting that you have the two different types of tropes right there. So we just finished chapter 3. So we are going to go on to Perek Daled, which you will find
after Perek 3. After Perek 3.
You really got your game on tonight, man. Way to go. According to the Cantor, it's after chapter 3. It's on page 12, chapter 4, as we continue to read the story and drama of the Megillah.
Yeah. Umordechai yada et kol asher na'asa vayikra Mordechai et bigadav vayilbash sak va'efer vayetze betoch ha'ir vayizak ze'aka gedola umara vayavo ad lifnei shar hamelech ki ein lavo el shar hamelech bilvush sak uvechol medina umedina mekom asher devar hamelech vidato magia evel gadol la Yehudim vitzom uvechi umisped sak va'efer yutza la rabim vatavona na'arot Esther v'sariseha vayagidu la vatitchalchal hamalka me'od vatishlach begadim lehalbish et Mordechai ulehaser sako me'ala velo kibel vatikra Esther lahatach misarisei hamelech asher hemid lefaneha vatetzavehu al Mordechai lada'ad mazeh v'al mazeh vayetze hatoch el Mordechai el rechov ha'ir asher lifnei sha'ar hamelech vayaged lo Mordechai et kol asher karahu ve'et parashat ha'kesef asher amar Haman. Lishkol al ginzei hamelech ba'Yehudim le'abdam v'et pachegen haketav hadat asher natan b'Shushan lehashmidam natan lo leharot et Esther ulehagid la uletzavot aleha lavo el hamelech lehitchanen lo ulevakesh milfanav al ama vayavo hatach vayugad leEsther et divrei Mordechai vatomer Esther lahatach vatetzavehu el Mordechai ki kol avdei hamelech ve'amedinot hamelech yodeim asher kol ish ve'isha asher yavo el hamelech el hachatzer hapnimit asher lo yikra achatato lehamit levad me'asher yoshit lo hamelech et sharbit hazahav v'chaya v'ani lo nikreti lavo el hamelech ze shloshim yom vayagidu leMordechai et divrei Esther Vayomer Mordechai lehashiv el Esther al tadami v'nafshech lihimalet beit hamelech mikol haYehudim ki im hacharesh tacharishi ba'et hazot רווח והצלה יעמוד ליהודים ממקום אחר ואת ובית אביך תאבדו ומי יודע אם לעת כזאת הגעת למלכות ותאמר אסתר להשיב אל מרדכי לך כנוס את כל היהודים הנמצאים בשושן, וצומו עלי, ואל תאכלו ואל תשתו שלושת ימים, לילה ויום. גם אני ונערותי עצום כן, ובכן אבוא אל המלך אשר לא חדת, וכאשר עבדתי, ויעבור מרדכי, ויעש ככל אשר ציוותה עליו אסתר.
So the drama continues, and Mordecai convinces Esther to go visit the king, even though she hasn't been officially summoned. There's concerns about that. So let's see what happens to her on page 16 with Parakeh, chapter 5.
ויהי ביום השלישי, ותלבש אסתר מלכות, ותעמוד בחצר בית המלך הפנימית, נוכח בית המלך, והמלך יושב על כיסא מלכותו, בבית המלכות, נוכח פתח הבית, ויהי כראות המלך את אסתר המלכה, עומדת בחצר, נושאת חן בעיניו, ויושת המלך לאסתר, את שרביט הזהב אשר בידו, ותקרא אסתר ותיגע בראש השרביט, ויאמר לה המלך, מלך אסתר המלכה, ומה בקשתך? עד חצי המלכות ויינתן לך. ותאמר אסתר, אם על המלך טוב, יבוא המלך. You're waiting for it, aren't you? והמן. היום אל המשתה אשר עשיתי לו, ויאמר המלך, מהרו את המן. לעשות את דבר אסתר, ויבוא המלך והמן. אל המשתה אשר עשתה אסתר, ויאמר המלך לאסתר, במשתה היין, מה שאלתך ויינתן לך, ומה בקשתך, עד חצי המלכות ותעש. ותען אסתר ותאמר, שאלתי ובקשתי, אם מצאתי חן בעיני המלך, ואם על המלך טוב, לתת את שאלתי, ולעשות את בקשתי, יבוא המלך והמן. אל המשתה אשר אעשה להם, ומחר אעשה כדבר המלך. ויצא המן Bayom hahu sameach v'tov lev v'chirot Haman et Mordechai b'shar hamelech v'lo kam v'lo za mimenu vayimale Haman al Mordechai chema vayitapak Haman vayavo el beito vayishlach vayave et ohava v'et zeresh ishto vayisaper lahem Haman et kivod oshro v'rabana v'et kol asher gidlu hamelech v'et asher nasu al hasarim v'avdei hamelech vayomer Haman Af lo hevia Esther hamalka im hamelech el hamishte asher aseta ki im oti vegam lemachar ani karu la im hamelech v'chol zeh einenu shoveli b'chol eit asher ani roeh et Mordechai hayehudi Yoshev b'shar hamelech v'tomer lo zeresh ishto v'chol ohavav yasu eit gavoa chamishim ama uvaboker amar lamelech vayitlu et Mordechai alav uvo im hamelech El hamishte sameach vayitav hadavar lifnei Haman vayas ha'et.
We're on page 18. We just finished chapter 5. You know, there's a phrase that says, what goes around comes around, right? This is a perfect example what we're talking about. Haman trying to find a way to punish the Jews, especially Mordechai, and so what did he have? A gallows built. In Hebrew, it's called an eitz, a tree. And he believes as he would build this gallows, then Mordechai will suffer and die, and he'll be all alone to punish the Jewish people. So remember that, because we all know in the story coming up what happens, who gets hung on that tree, and who survives and become a hero. So if you're planning revenge or something bad for somebody else, be careful it doesn't come around to you. That's a great inspiration to do only good things, because if good things come to us, we'll rejoice. Page 18 is Perek Vav, chapter 6.
Ba'layla hahu nadeda shenat hamelech vayomer lehavi et sefer hazichronot divrei hayamim vayihu nikraim lifnei hamelech vayimatzeh chatuv asher higid Mordechai al bigtan vatere shnei sarisei hamelech mishomerei hasav asher bikshu lishloach yad b'melech Achashverosh vayomer hamelech ma na'asa yikar ugedula leMordechai al zeh vayomru na'arei hamelech mishartav lo na'ase imo davar vayomer hamelech mi bechatzer vehaman Lachatzar beit hamelech hachitzona le'mor lamelech litlot et Mordechai al ha'etz asher hechin lo vayomeru na'arei hamelech elav hinei Haman omed bechatzer vayomer hamelech Yavo, Vayavo Haman, Vayomer lo Hamelech malasot, Ba'ish asher Hamelech hafetz bikaro, Vayomer Haman, Belibo Lemi Yachpot HaMelech La'asot Yikar Yoter Mimeni Vayomer Haman El HaMelech Ish Asher HaMelech Hafez Bikaro Yaviu Levush Malchut Asher Lavash Bo HaMelech Vesus Asher Achav Alav HaMelech Va'asher nitan keter malchut berosho, v'naton halevush v'hasus, al yad ish mishomrei hamelech hapartemim, v'hilbishu et ha'ish asher hamelech hafetz bikaro, v'hirkivuhu al hasus, v'rechov ha'ir, v'kareu lefanav, Kacha yeyaseh la'ish asher hamelech hafetz bikaro. Vayomer hamelech lehaman maher kach et halevush v'et hasus kasher dibarta va'aseh kein lemordechai hayehudi hayoshe b'shar hamelech Al tipo davar mikol asher dibarta vayikach Haman et halevush v'et hasus vayilbash et Mordechai vayarkivehu berechov ha'ir vayikra lefanav kacha yeyaseh la'ish Asher hamelech chafetz bikaro. Vayashav Mordechai el shar hamelech vehaman. Nidchaf el beito avel vechafui rosh. Vayisaper Haman. Lezeresh ishto ולכל אוהביו את כל אשר קראו ויאמרו לו חכמיו וזרש אשתו עם מזרע היהודים מרדכי אשר הקהילות לנפול לפניו לא תוכל לו כי נפול תיפול לפניו Odam, v'dabrim imo, v'sarisei hamelech higiu, vayavhilu lehavi et Haman el hamishte asher aseta Esther.
There's a great phrase that comes from this part of the Megillah. If somebody asks you for something, what's the response? If you really like them or love them, or you're feeling generous, you can have anything. You're close. Take that and subtract 50%. Up to. Right. Achashverosh says to Esther, what do you request? I will give you ad chatzi malchuti. I will give you half of my kingdom, up to half. So it's really interesting. You know, today, with certain businesses and things, and I'm not really in the business world, but owners of companies like sell up to 49%. Because they want to retain control of the company. So they keep 50 and 1 to make sure they're the majority stockholder. Interesting that Achashverosh doesn't say that, but he's quite smitten with Esther, and he wants to help her, and he says, you can have up to half my kingdom. So, if someone comes up to you and says, I need something, or can I have whatever, if you want to be a real biblical Jew, you can say, Ad chatzi malchuti. You can have up to half my kingdom, up to half of what I own. That's what Esther says, and it works out really well for her. We're on page 21 with chapter 7, and keep those groggers ready.
Vayavo Hamelech veHaman lishot im Esther Hamalka Vayomer Hamelech leEsther Gam biyom hasheni v'mishtei hayayin Masha elatech Esther Hamalka v'tinaten lach Uma bakashatech ad chatzi hamalchut v'teos V'ta'an Esther Hamalka v'tomer Imatzati chen be'enecha hamelech v'im al hamelech tov tinaten li nafshi v'sheilati ve'ami bevakashati Ki nimkarnu ani ve'ami lehashmid laharog ula'abed ve'elu la'avadim v'lishfachot nimkarnu hecherashti ki ein hatzar shove b'nezek hamelech Vayomer hamelech Achashverosh Vayomer leEsther Hamalka mihu zeh ve'ezehu asher mela'o libo la'asot kein vatomer Esther ish tsar ve'oyev Haman hara hazeh ve'Haman Nivat milifnei hamelech ve'hamalka ve'hamelech kam b'chamato mimishtei hayayin el ginat habitan ve'haman Amad levakesh al nafsho me'Esther hamalka Kira ki chalta elav hara me'et hamelech ve'hamelech shav miginat habitan el beit mishteh hayayin ve'haman nafal al hamateh asher Esther aleha vayomer hamelech Hagam lichvosh et hamalka imi babayit hadavar yatsa mipi hamelech ufnei Haman chafu vayomer charvona echad min hasarisim lifnei hamelech Gam hine ha'es asher asa Haman LeMordechai asher diber tov al hamelech amad beveit Haman Gavoa chamishim ama vayomer hamelech tiluhu alav Vayitlu et Haman al ha'et asher hechin leMordechai v'chamat hamelech shachacha.
So things aren't going so well for Haman anymore, and in chapter 9 we'll see what happens to his sons. We're going to keep reading chapter 8. The Jews are still in danger. They're not scot-free because Haman's been hanged, because a royal decree has been signed. So that's what we're going to read about now. Chapter 8.
ביום ההוא נתן המלך אחשוורוש לאסתר המלכה את בית המן. צורר היהודים ומרדכי בא לפני המלך, כי הגידה אסתר מהו לה. ויסר המלך את טבעתו אשר העביר מהמן. ויתנה למרדכי, ותשם אסתר את מרדכי על בית המן. ותוסף אסתר, ותדבר לפני המלך, ותיפול לפני רגליו, ותפק ותתחנן לו להעביר את רעת המן האגגי ואת מחשבתו אשר חשב על היהודים. ויושת המלך לאסתר את שרביט הזהב, ותקום אסתר ותעמוד לפני המלך, ותאמר אם על המלך טוב, ומצאתי חן לפניו, וכאשר הדבר לפני המלך, וטובה אני בעיניו, ייכתב להשיב את הספרים מחשבת המן. בן המדתה האגגי, אשר כתב לאבד את היהודים, אשר בכל מדינות המלך, כי איכך אוכל וראיתי ברעה אשר ימצא את עמי, ואיכה אוכל וראיתי באובדן מולדתי. ויאמר המלך אחשוורוש לאסתר המלכה ולמרדכי היהודי, הנה בית המן. נתתי לאסתר, ואותו תלו על העץ, על אשר שלח ידו ביהודים, ואתם כתבו על היהודים, כתוב בעיניכם, בשם המלך, וכתמו בטבעת המלך, כי כתב אשר נכתב בשם המלך, ונחתום בטבעת המלך, אין להשיב. ויקראו סופרי המלך בעת ההיא, בחודש השלישי הוא חודש סיוון, ב23 בו, ויכתב ככל אשר ציווה מרדכי אל היהודים, ואל האחשדר פנים והפחות, ושרי המדינות אשר מהודו ועד כוש, 7 ו100 מדינה ומדינה ככתבה, ועם ועם כלשונו, ואל היהודים ככתבם וכלשונם. ויכתב בשם המלך אחשוורוש, ויחתום בטבעת המלך, וישלח ספרים ביד הרצים, בסוסים רוכבי הרכש האחשתרנים, בני הרמחים, אשר נתן המלך ליהודים, אשר בכל עיר ועיר להיקהל ולעמוד על נפשם, להשמיד, להרוג ולאבד את כל חיל עם ומדינה הצורים אותם טף נשים ושללם לבוז. ביום אחד בכל מדינות המלך אחשוורוש, ב13 לחודש 12 הוא חודש אדר, פתשגן הכתב להינתן דת בכל מדינה ומדינה, גלוי לכל העמים, ולהיות היהודים עתודים ליום הזה. Thank you, Joe. להינקם מאויביהם, הרצים רוכבי הרכש האחשתרנים, יצאו מבוהלים ודחופים בדבר המלך, והדת ניתנה בשושן הבירה, ומרדכי. Huh? Was that the end of the? Oh, I didn't think so. You know, we have some distractions from the congregation. ומרדכי יצא מלפני המלך בלבוש מלכות תכלת וחור ועטרת זהב גדולה ותכריך בוץ וארגמן. Thank you. והעיר שושן צהלה ושמחה. There we go. ליהודים הייתה אורה ושמחה וששון ויקר, ובכל מדינה ומדינה ובכל עיר ועיר, מקום אשר דבר המלך ודתו מגיע, שמחה וששון ליהודים, משתה ויום טוב, ורבים מעמי הארץ מתייהדים, כי נפל פחד היהודים עליהם.
Page 26, we're going to start chapter 9. You're going to see the listing of the sons of Haman. Interesting. Haman is known as Harasha, the evil one, and his sons are. Were they really evil? Who knows? They lived a long time ago. We didn't know them personally. But sometimes you are told that if you hang out with a certain type of person, you can expect to turn into that. So the understanding was that the sons of Haman had to be evil because their father was so much so. There's a line of wisdom that says, if you don't want your kids to grow up to be evil people and people with not much going for them, then don't live in a neighborhood with bad people doing bad things, because sometimes we pick up on what's going on around us. So Haman's sons are also going to get blotted out once we get to verse 7, and we'll swing our groggers and try to forget them until next year, or at least tomorrow, and move on with the rest of the story. Page 26. ובשנים עשר חודש וחודש אדר, ב13 יום בו, אשר הגיע דבר המלך ודתו להיעשות ביום אשר סיברו אויבי היהודים לשלוט בהם, ונהפוך הוא אשר ישלטו היהודים המה בשונאיהם, נקהלו היהודים בעריהם, בכל מדינות המלך אחשוורוש, לשלוח יד במבקשי רעתם, ואיש לא עמד בפניהם, כי נפל פחדם על כל העמים, וכל שרי המדינות, והאחשתר פנים והפחות, ועושי המלאכה אשר למלך מנסים את היהודים, כי נפל פחד מרדכי עליהם,
כי גדול מרדכי בבית המלך, ושמעו הולך בכל המדינות. כי האיש מרדכי הולך וגדול. ויכו היהודים בכל אויביהם, מכת חרב והרג ואבדן. ויעשו בשונאיהם כרצונם, ובשושן הבירה הרגו היהודים ואבד 500 איש. ואת פרשנדתה ואת פרסום ואת אספתה ואת פרתה ואת הדליה ואת הרידתה ואת פרמסה ואת הריסה ואת הרידה ואת ויזתה 10 בני המן. בן המדת הצורר היהודים הרגו בביזה, לא שלחו את ידם ביום ההוא. במספר ההרוגים בשושן הבירה לפני המלך. ויאמר המלך לאסתר המלכה, בשושן הבירה הרגו היהודים ואבד 500 איש, ואת 10 בני המן. בשאר מדינות המלך מעשו, ומה שאלתך ויינתן לך, ומה בקשתך עוד ותעש. ותאמר אסתר, ימל המלך טוב, יינתן גם מחר ליהודים אשר בשושן, לעשות כדת היום ואת 10 בני המן יתלו על העץ. ויאמר המלך להעשות כן, ותינתן דת בשושן ואת 10 בני המן תלו. ויקהילו היהודים אשר בשושן גם ביום 14 לחודש אדר. ויהרגו בשושן 300 איש, ובביזה לא שלחו את ידם. ושאר היהודים אשר במדינות המלך נקהלו ועמד על נפשם, ונוח מאויביהם, והרוג ושונאיהם 75,000, ובביזה לא שלחו את ידם. ביום 13 לחודש אדר ונוח, ב14 בו ועשו אותו יום משתה ושמחה. והיהודים אשר בשושן נקהלו ב13 בו וב14 בו ונוח, ב15 בו ועשו אותו יום משתה ושמחה. על כן היהודים הפרזים היושבים בערי הפרזות עושים את יום 14 לחודש אדר שמחה ומשתה ויום טוב, ומשלוח מנות איש לרעהו. ויכתוב מרדכי את הדברים האלה, וישלח ספרים אל כל היהודים אשר בכל מדינות המלך אחשוורוש, הקרובים והרחוקים, לקיים עליהם להיות עושים את יום 14 לחודש אדר, ואת יום 15 בו בכל שנה ושנה, כימים אשר נחו בהם. היהודים מאויביהם בהחודש אשר נהפך להם מיגון לשמחה ומאבל ליום טוב לעשות אותם ימי משתה ושמחה ומשלוח מנות איש לרעהו ומתנות לאביונים וקיבל היהודים את אשר החלו לעשות ואת אשר כתב מרדכי עליהם כי המן And since that's the last one, Haman. I don't hear you. Haman. That's it. Ben Hamdat Hagagi, Sorer Kol HaYehudim, Chashav Al HaYehudim le'abdam, V'hipil Pur Hu Hagora, Lehumam ule'abdam, Uvevo'a Lifnei HaMelech, Hamar Im HaSefer, Yashu Machashavto Hara'a, Asher Chashav Al HaYehudim, Al Rosho, Vitalu Oto, Viet Banav, Al Ha'et, Al Kain, Kar'u Layamim Ha'ele Purim, Al Shem Hapur, Al Kain, Al Kol, Divrei Ha'igeret Hazot, Umara'u, Al Kacha, ומה הגיע עליהם, קימו וקיבלו היהודים, עליהם ועל זרם, ועל כל הנלווים עליהם, ולא יעבור להיות עושים את שני הימים האלה, ככתבם וכזמנם, בכל שנה ושנה. והימים האלה נזכרים ונעשים בכל דור ודור, משפחה ומשפחה, מדינה ומדינה, ועיר ועיר. וימי הפורים האלה לא יעבור מתוך היהודים, וזכרם לא יוסיף מזרעם. ותכתוב אסתר המלכה בת אביחיל ומרדכי היהודי את כל תוקף לקיים את איגרת הפורים הזאת השנית. וישלח ספרים אל כל היהודים אל 27 מדינה מלכות אחשוורוש דברי שלום ואמת לקיים את ימי הכיפורים האלה בזמניהם כאשר קיים עליהם מרדכי היהודי ואסתר המלכה וכאשר קיימו על נפשם ועל זרם דברי התשומות וזעקתם ומאמר אסתר קיים דברי הפורים האלה ונכתב בספר.
So we're up to the last part, the last chapter. There's been a lot of Jewish history, but we saw it fit to put this tale together in a book called Megillat Esther and to read it every year. There have been a lot of other stories that might have become holidays or days of remembrance, but they have long gone by the wayside. But this story is and the story was. So we hope they'll treasure the story. We hope we will appreciate the fact that Mordechai and Esther and others stood forward. They helped to defeat Haman, And that's what we're enjoying to do in every generation, to defeat evil wherever it can be seen around us for the Jewish people and all of humanity. And we know that there's plenty of evil that still exists in the world today, so let's do what we can to fight it and to make the world a better place for one and for all. We're at the last chapter, bottom of page 30.
Vayasem hamelech Achashverosh mas al haaretz v'yeh hayam v'chol ma'aseh takvo ugevurato ufarashat gedulat Mordechai asher gidlo hamelech Halohem ketuvim al sefer divrei hayamim lemalchei madas madai ufaras. Ki Mordechai hayehudi mishneh lamelech Achashverosh v'gadol laYehudim v'ratzui lerov echav doresh tov le'amo v'dover shalom lechol zaro. Baruch at. Thank you. Not quite done. Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu melech haolam, harav et rivenu v'hadan et dinenu, v'hanokem et nikmatenu, v'hamashalem gemul lechol oivei nafshenu, v'hanifra lanu mitzarenu. Baruch atah Adonai, Hanifra le'amo Yisrael mikol tzarehem ha'el ha'moshiach Shoshanat Yaakov tzahala v'samecha birotam yachad techelet Mordechai teshuatam Hayita lanetach v'tikvatam bechol dor vador. I bet you didn't think I had that low note this late in the day.
Chag Sameach, everyone. I want to share a thought about a verse in the Megillah. If you want to turn to it, it is on chapter 15. It is chapter 4, verse 14. 4:14. When Mordechai says to Esther, we got Tzuras problems, and it's on a big scale, and I think we're going to need you to go before the king, she is not so thrilled to do so. And she tells him that you got to be summoned before you go to the king. You know, you just don't walk into the White House. Although as of January 6th, it seems you can walk into the Capitol, do whatever you want to do. What a sad day in our country's history that was. But she says, I don't think I can go in, and my life is at stake. So verse 14, Mordechai says to her, says, you won't be able to escape the evil that comes to you and to our family, to the Jewish people. And then 14 says, if you do indeed maintain silence at this time, enlargement and deliverance will come to the Jews from another's place. We will be okay. We'll make it. We're the grand survivors. He said, but you and your father's house can perish, and who knows whether you have not for a time been called to this office to attain royal dignity. It's an amazing verse, my friends. It is said that the day you truly begin living is when you find out what you were placed on earth to do. And I want to share that with you. Kabbalah, Jewish mysticism, says the world won't be complete until all of us figure out our role and how we can help salvation. There are lots of us. I always look at it like a big jigsaw puzzle. We're each a piece. You know what happens when you build a puzzle? When you come to the end of a 1,000-piece puzzle and there's one piece missing? Yeah, right? It's like, oy vey. You look in the box, right? You look on the floor, right? If you can't find it, nobody says, I've never heard anybody say, look at the 999 wonderful pieces I put together. We focus on the one that is missing because that's what we see. And it is told from Jewish mysticism the same thing with the Jewish people. All of us play a piece in personal and group salvation, but if we're not doing our job, the world can't know peace. So we've all got to figure out how we play, what is our piece, and what we're doing. And that's exactly what this says. Esther, you may have been born for this moment. You may have been born to go before the king and to tell him that danger is coming to your people, our people, and save the Jewish people. So based on that beautiful pasuk, that verse, I want to encourage all of us, and I know a lot of you do amazing things, from Melrose, your family, the world, whatever you wind up doing. But maybe tonight be inspired to ask yourself, what am I doing? And who am I helping? And maybe what aren't I doing? And who am I hurting? And hopefully, now, tonight, hopefully you already know, but hopefully we'll live long enough to be able to figure out, now I know what my role is in this world. Now I know what my role is to myself, to my family, my friends, my congregation, the Jewish people, and all of humanity. And if we can all try to figure that out, then maybe one day we'll all see salvation and realize world peace. Chag Sameach to you all. Alan?
Have fun.
Break a leg. Break a leg. Break a leg. Not you.
Esther, I'm setting my cross.
Yeah, don't break a leg either.
You know, I keep worrying, don't break a leg either.
Little spiel of horrors. Our story begins in the city of Shushan in the land of Persia. King Ahasuerus is holding a feast for all the noblemen of the kingdom.
Sabrim Maranam Rabotai. Welcome, everybody. And thank you all for the beautiful support and contributions that you have made to making all these festivities possible. Welcome, everyone, to this beautiful feast. So nice to see you. Guards, where are you, guards? I would like you to bring my wife Vashti. She would like to show you her beautiful and wonderful dances. Thank you, Vashti, for coming. We'd like you to, I wanted everybody to see your beauty and to show what you can do And
No way, absolutely not. Thanks, but no thanks.
what did you say?
No thanks.
No? To me? How dare you say no to a king? Vashti, what's the matter with you?
Forget it. Sheket bakasha.
Are you telling me to be sheket bevakasha?
Yes.
Vashti?
My king, he's calling. Oh, yes, he said it. Dance for my friends. And gee, my bank account will thrive. What am I saying? No way, forget it. I'm much too rebellious. Your request is denied. I hear his orders. That means more dancing. Who knew my marriage would come with messy, nasty strings? I signed my ketubah. Still, I'm not willing to keep on doing bloody, awful, unkosher marital things. No, no. There's only so far I can bend. No, no. This nightmare must come to an end. No, no. You've got no alternative. Vashti's annoyed, though it means I will be broke and unemployed. It's the only solution, though he'll be annoyed. This dance I must avoid. But then there's the baker, and the candlestick maker, and the milkman, and the soldier who went off to war. They all like me. They all want me. Without my wealth, they might not love me anymore. Yes. Still, I'm not going anywhere. Well, maybe I'll go see the baker.
Oi, Faizmir, oi, Vashti, this is so embarrassing. You're putting me down. You're such a shender. Oi, Vashti, don't you know what to do with you? I really don't know. I can't take it anymore. Oi, Vashti. I've given you sunshine, you've given me date, you've given me nothing but sewers and height. I'm begging you sweetly, I'm down on my knees, oh please won't you leave? I've given you caviar and Manischewitz to sip. I've given you diamonds, you're giving me zip. Oh God, how I want you, but you only tease. But now, please, go away. I've given you personal trainers to get you to thrive. I pinch you tuches like I am supposed to. You're hardly alive. I've gotten you Brazilians and facials with cucumber and mud. I've given you aromatherapy and mineral supplements. What do you want from me? Blood? I've given you sunshine, you've given me rain. Looks like you're not happy, lest I open a vein. I've given you everything, but it didn't appear. So please, Vashti, oi, 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 Vashti, go away, Soin, Gaia weg. Guards, where are you, guards? Take Vashti away. Weg.
Not far away, in the Jewish part of town, a forlorn Esther bewails her plight and dreams of a better day.
Rooster crows before 7, and you head into town. You put in your 10 hours cleaning at the yeshiva, where you have always been,
Sing it, Bubala.
till it's 5 p.m.
Then you go. Shushan.
Where the folks are broke, you go.
Shushan.
Where your life's a joke, you go.
Shushan.
When you ride a donkey, you go. Home to the Jewish ghetto.
Home to the Jewish ghetto.
Yes,
Yes, you go.
Shushan.
Shushan.
Where the horses don't stop, you go.
Shushan.
Where the food is slop, you go.
Ocean.
Where the goyim just won't go.
Down to the Jewish ghetto.
Poor. All my life I've always been poor. I keep asking God what I'm for, and he tells me, gee, I'm not sure. Sweep that floor, kid, ow. I started life as an orphan, a child on the streets, here in the Jewish ghetto. Mordecai took me in, gave me bread and a job, treats me okay, but all nice I still slob, 'cause I've got no man, so I live.
Shushan.
That's your home address, you live.
Shushan.
When your life's a mess, you live.
Shushan.
Where depression's just status quo.
Down in the Jewish ghetto.
Someone show me a way to get out of here. 'Cause I constantly pray I'll get out of here.
Shushan.
Won't somebody say I'll get out of here?
Shushan.
Someone give me my shot or I'll rot here.
Shushan.
Sorry. Show me how and I will, I'll get out of here. I'll
Shushan.
start climbing uphill and get out of here.
Shushan.
Someone tell me I still could get out of here. Someone
Shushan.
tell Lady Luck that I'm stuck here.
Shushan.
Shushan.
After a while, the king's advisors felt that it was time that the king found a new queen, and word went out throughout the land that a beauty pageant was going to be held. All the young maidens were to be summoned to the king's palace.
Esther, did you hear about the beauty pageant and the search for the new queen?
Yes, Uncle.
Well, you are a beauty, and surely you will be invited to the beauty pageant. But when you go, trust me on this, I suggest you not tell anyone that you are Jewish.
Sure, Uncle.
And so the beauty contest was held at the castle, and it was love at first sight. The king looked at Esther and said,
Lift up your head. Here, put on the shaitel. Here, take my Kleenex. Wipe that lipstick away. Show me your punim. Clean as the morning. I know things were bad, but now they are okay. Suddenly your sovereign is standing beside you. You don't need no makeup. You don't have to pretend. Sadly, your sovereign is there to provide you sweet understanding I am your friend.
Nobody ever treated me kindly. Daddy left early and Mama was poor. I'd need a schlemazel and I'd follow him blindly. He'd snap his fingers and me I'd say sure. Suddenly the sovereign is standing beside me. He don't give me orders. He don't condescend. Suddenly the sovereign is here to provide me sweet understanding. My sovereign's my friend.
Tell me this feeling lasts still forever. Tell me the bad times are clean washed away.
Please understand it's still strange and frightening. For Lucy's like I've been, it's so hard to say. Suddenly my sovereign,
Suddenly you're sovereign.
he won't deny me.
I won't deny you.
Suddenly my sovereign,
Suddenly you're sovereign.
show me I can.
Yes, you can.
Learn how to be more the girl that's inside me.
Ooh, and sundown with the girls. Ooh, with sweet understanding.
With sweet understanding.
With sweet understanding.
With sweet understanding.
With sweet understanding. You're
My sovereign's
sovereign
my
woman.
Soon after the happy marriage, the king appointed Haman to be his chief advisor. Haman insisted that everyone bow down to him. All obeyed except for Mordecai. One day, Haman and Mordecai arrived outside the castle at the same time.
Bow to me. I don't think it's kosher. Bow to me. I don't think it's right. Bow to me. My rabbi wouldn't approve. Bow to me, Mordecai. Bow to me all night long. That's right, boy. You can do it. Bow to me, Mordecai. Bow to me all night long. 'Cause if you bow to me, Mordecai, I will see I'm big and strong. I can't bow to you. Jews only bow to God. I can make it worth your while. Would you like a Cadillac car or the Leachville musical part? How about a chic person cigar? You're gonna get it. How'd you like to be a big deal? Dining out for every kosher meal. I'm the advisor who can make it all real. You're gonna get it. Hey, I'm your genie, I'm your advisor, I'm your willing friend. Take a chance and bow to me. You know the kind of eats, the kind of kosher treats, the likes and conditions you crave. Oh, come on, Mordecai, don't be a putz. Trust me, and your life will rival King Tut's. Show a little initiative, boy, work up some guts, and you'll get it. I don't know, I have so many strong reservations. Should I go and perform supplications? How does a room at Groston just fit? Wrapped in velvet, covered in glitz. Essing with the tumbler's gonna clean you up a bit, and you'll get it. Gee, I'd like some tefillin, leading all the prayers where I can be seen, making all these yeshiva guys go green. So go get it. Woo, woo, woo! If you wanna be profane, if you really gotta justify, take a breath and look around. It's not so hard to bow to me. If you want a rationale, it isn't very hard to see. Stop and think it over, pal. The guy sure looks like he's bowing to me. The guy sure looks like he's bowing to me. The guy sure looks like he's bowing to me. He's so nasty, treating me rough, smacking me around and always talking so tough. I will not bow, I must rebuff. You better bow down, I'm calling your bluff. I won't bow down, 'cause enough is enough. I won't do it.
Haman's anger at Mordecai Haman's anger at Mordecai increased each time he refused to bow. But Mordecai held fast to his belief that Jews only bow before God. Soon after, Mordecai overheard some guards making some plans.
Let's plan the king's assassination, not a swift thing I've been grooming. The king we will be stalking, his end it will be looming. We need permanent cessation so we can shout hooray. Let's plan his assassination today.
Let's kill the leader of our nation, no more will he be smiling, and end to his remaining, there will be no reclining. We'll make a ship-shaped Shushan, and all of Persia, and then tomorrow we'll find a new king. Amen.
Let's plan the king's cessation. No more sadness and glooming. The king's no longer thriving, since our planet has been blooming. The bells will not stop ringing, with the people all will say, I heard they kicked him in the knee.
I heard he is swinging from the trees.
I heard he died of heart disease. I heard he was attacked by bees.
I heard they fed him antifreeze.
I heard him below the 7 seas.
Let's plan the king's assassination
today.
Upon hearing the terrible plans, Mordecai told Esther, who then told the king, who wrote about it in his book of records. Meanwhile, Haman's anger at Mordecai and all the Jews increased, and so he went to the king one day.
My king,
Haman, how are you?
I'm doing good, my king. I'm just doing a little dental work. I can work on
I
you
know
too.
the feeling, I know the feeling.
My king, there is a certain people in your kingdom who are different from us. They won't obey your laws, they are not loyal, and they eat Chinese food on Christmas. Well, let me put it this way. Chinese. When I was younger, just a bad little kid, I noticed funny things that all the Jews did. Like not eating milk with me and just for fun. They blow a shofar and when they were done, they find a yarmulke and put it on their head. That's when my mama said.
What did she say?
She said, my boy, I think someday you'll find a way to make all of the Jews you meet pay. You'll be the king's advisor. You have a talent for causing them pain. Son, be a royal advisor. People will pay you to be inhumane. Ah! Your temperament's wrong for the priesthood, and the rabbinate would suit you still less. Son, be a royal advisor. You'll be a success.
Here he is, girls, the leader of the castle. Watch him suck up to the king. Oh my God. He's an advisor. He'll never ever be good. Who wants advice from the Marquis side?
So be a royal advisor. People will pay you to be inhumane. Your temperament's wrong for the priesthood, and the rabbinate would suit you still less. Son, be a royal advisor, and you'll be a success.
Whoa! Whoa! You're the Jews? Whoa! Sound pretty scary.
Yes.
Scary people, oi? Well, Haman, you're my ship advisor after all. What do you think we should do with them? Whatever you decide, we'll do.
I like that. My king, I think we should kill all the Jews. No, Kingy, I get to pick. That's my job. You just gave it to me. Sorry, bud. Anyway, I choose the 13th of Adar. To kill the Jews.
13th?
Yeah. Is that all right?
It's okay, it's okay.
She saw I got to pick.
It's fine, it's fine.
If you don't let me have my day, I'll cry.
It's good.
Oh,
It's good. Perfect. It's good.
Thank you, King.
As you wish. Amen. Whatever you like to do. Soundboard out.
Excellent.
Tell the whole land what your plans are.
That night,
Simon, Tov, and Mazel Tov. Oh,
Good advisor.
that night the king had trouble sleeping. He was tossing and turning so that he woke Esther up.
What's wrong, honey? Can't sleep? Was it a bad dream?
I was dreaming about those evil girls.
No.
Did I remember what happened to what was that man that saved my life?
It was
Mordechai.
Mordecai.
Your uncle, Mordechai. Did anything good happen? Was he rewarded in any way?
Not yet.
So what happened?
That's you, dear.
Well, we must reward him somehow. What do you think we should do? What do you think we should do with Mordechai? Oh, I know. I have an idea. I have a good advisor, don't I?
Yes, you do.
Where are you? Why are you hiding? Haman, my good man.
Yes,
Haman, bicycle. How are you?
I'm good, my lord. Just sleeping.
I got a question for you.
Yeah.
I got a question. What would you do to somebody or for somebody who did something really nice for his king? How would you reward him?
He must mean me, because who could please the king more than such a humble servant as I? My king, I think that you should reward such a man this way. And I come prepared for this, you see, with my boa.
Looking good.
Thank you, I know. Yes. This someone must be the greatest. He's not at all a sadist. He needs a place where he can be rewarded at last. A treasure chest of his own. A necklace of silver link. A new house and a patio. A library to help him think. A new horse and a carriage and an abacus machine. Lead him through town, 'cause he's held high in your esteem. Give him some Persian grass. He loves to smoke that kind of weed. Some fertile acres on which to grow, and lots of planting seed. Some custom wooden furniture, he'll keep it neat and clean. In the Persian scented air, and some COVID vaccine. Give him a chef to cook his dinner, and a bed so large it's obscene. New silk sheets and silk pajamas, and some COVID booster vaccine. Every December, he'll get a new bride, a vacation home in the West, private schools for his children who will never fail a test, a picture out of Persian Homes and Gardens magazine. Far from where the Jews know, I dream he'll go. And some COVID vaccine.
That's some good ideas.
I know.
Oh, doesn't she have good ideas? He's wonderful. Wonderful. Do it for Mordechai now.
No, not Mordecai. Anyone but Mordecai.
And so a reluctant Haman led Mordecai through the town of Shushan.
Esther, Haman still plans to kill all the Jews on the 13th of Adar. I think that God has made you queen so that you can help us. You must do something to save our people.
Don't worry, Uncle. I'll think of a plan. But for now, tell all the Jews to fast and pray for their safety. What can I do to save the Jews from Haman's evil plans? What is the king like? What does he always enjoy? What does he always want? And what more of? No, not that. Better wait a minute. You better hold the phone. I'm going to serve you such a feast, the king will change his tone. Don't you threaten the Jews. Haman's got a lot of gall. We're going to do things my way, or we won't do things at all. You don't know what you're messing with. You got no idea. You don't know what you're looking at when you're looking here. You don't know what you're up against. No way, no how. You don't know what you're messing with when you mess with a Jewish gal. I'm just a mean Jewish mother from Shushan town, and I'm bad.
Yes, yes.
I'm just a mean Jewish mother from Shushan town, and my cooking ain't that bad. I'm just a mean Jewish mother from Shushan town, so get off my back, get out of my face, because I'm mean and I'm Jewish, and I am bad. You want to eat my brisket, king? You want some matzo ball too? You want to eat gefilte fish and some challah from me to you? Better try my kishka. You want some good advice? You better try my knishes or you're walking on thin ice. You don't know what you're dealing with. No, you never did. You don't know what you're looking at, but I'm a Jewish girl, kid. This queen don't sleep tonight. I'm baking babka and humantashen too. You say that tastes great. You say that tastes nice. You know what I say? It's for you. I'm just a mean Jewish mother from Shushan town, and I'm bad.
Yes.
I'm just a mean Jewish mother. I'm in your face. You got me fighting mad. I'm just a mean Jewish mother from Shushan town. Gonna feed your belly, gonna rock your crown. Because I'm mean and Jewish, and I am bad.
Bad Jewish mom. That was a wonderful, wonderful meal. I couldn't have better. Let no one ever question your cooking skills. And you served it with such finesse, with an attitude. Nice.
Absolutely.
It was almost like I had it like, what can I do how to repay you? Well, what does your heart desire, my love?
Well, you know, all I ask is that you save my people and save me. Why? Because you see, my love,
Who are you people?
you see, my love, I am Jewish. My people are Jewish, and I'm asking you to save them and myself.
What do you mean? What? What gives?
Save the Jews.
Who gave that order? How did that come about?
Your advisor.
Haman?
That's right.
No! my favorite advisor, Haman. Get your butt over here. What is this thing I hear about you? My wife tells me something about killing Jews. What?
Oh, not me.
Not you,
Not me.
what?
It wasn't me. No, Chad, it wasn't me.
Guards, get over here. Take Haman away. Away! Avec!
And so Haman and all his sons were hung from the gallows, and the Jews of Shushan lived happily ever after.
You babe.
Thank you. Amen. That's it. Down. Fire. Frosty. And best of all, Alan.
Tomorrow's forum player, Kristen Noble.
Let's eat.
So let us
King
have
commands.
one seat, and let us let the flyers move back. Tomorrow morning, 8 o'clock, here for another forum celebration. Anything else? Okay. So, please join us in Hamotzi. Great to see everybody. Marvin Simcha. Let us all rejoice with great times and enjoy the sun for all of us.